Welcome to part 2 of Pilates basic principles. Today we're going to talk about the pelvic placement. Yesterday we did a discussion about the breathing. We're going to incorporate the same breathing as we did in the first lesson as we're doing our pelvic placement. So there's two places that we place the pelvis when we're doing our Pilates exercises. Yesterday we worked in our neutral, which if you remember, the pelvis is nice and flat. The three bony points lie nice and flat when we're on the mat. And today we're going to talk about the other position as well as neutral. We're going to talk about our imprinted spine. Now before we start, I would just like to say if anybody has any back issues, you really want to listen to your body. Some people, if they have disc problems or they've had a fusion, they can't maybe move the lower back as much as we would intend. That's okay, you just do what you can. You do not want to muscle through it and you're going, oh, it feels really bad, but she said to do this. You want to really listen to your body. So that was the first thing. So I'm going to lie down. I've got my pad, my book. And you want to make sure that your feet are in line with your sits bones. Okay, so we talked about that yesterday. You don't want the knees in, nice alignment. And I'm going to have my pelvis in neutral. Now, we did our breathing in neutral yesterday. We did a couple of exercises in neutral. We use our neutral when both feet or one foot is on a firm surface. And today we're going to talk about when they're not. We're going to have the legs up in the air. And that's when we use our imprinted spine. And it's very important to think of where the movement comes from. We're going to engage more abdominal muscles. Yesterday I was talking about when we're in our neutral and we're breathing, you want to have your abs zipped up. Imagine your jeans come out the dryer and they're half a size too small. Today you've completely shrunk them and they're 2 sizes too small. So you've got the coat hanger out into the zip and you're going to pull up. Okay, so that's your little visual for that. So how do we find our imprint? You're going to take an inhale into the ribs, just like we did yesterday. And then as you exhale, you're going to zip those jeans up. You're going to pull your belly button in. Now be careful that you don't engage your glutes and do this. Okay, you don't want to do this is me using my glutes to do it. I really want to focus on the abdominals. So let's take an inhale, breathe in through the nose, direct the breath into the ribs, and exhale, pull your belly button in nice and tight. Now, some of us may not get much feedback from our abdominals. Okay, they might need a little bit of a wake up. So there's something you can do to help give you some feedback whether your muscles are moving or not. I'm going to take my thumbs, place them on the bottom rib, and then I'm going to reach my middle finger down and place them on those knobbly bones at the top of the pelvis. So I'm taking my inhale in. And then as I exhale, I'm going to pull the belly button in nice and tight, and I can actually feel my thumb and my middle fingers. I'm sorry, that was my doorbell. We're going to drop the belly button in and then return back to neutral. Exhale, draw the belly button in. And inhale, return back to neutral. Exhale, draw the belly button in. And inhale, return back to neutral. Exhale, draw the belly button in. And inhale, return back to neutral. So you almost feel your pelvis rocking. It's almost like a gentle rocking motion. Now we're going to go into our imprint and we're going to hold that position. So take an inhale, exhale. Now, keep the belly button pulled in and breathe into the ribs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. One more. Inhale again. And exhale. And then return back to neutral. So we're now going to put that into practice to start moving the legs. And I've still got my barrel here. You may not need to use a prop. You can use a couple of pillows, a couple of cushions. This is if you need a modification. So I'll show you this first. So this just kind of allows the legs to be up a little bit, so it's not as heavy and as much work for the abs or any strain on the back. So I'm going to take an inhale, breathing into my rib cage, and then exhale, draw the belly button in, feel those muscles tighten right around this midsection. And then I'm going to inhale, bring the right leg up, I'm pointing my toes, and then exhale, bring the left leg up. Inhale, bring the right leg down, and exhale, bring the left leg down. Now, a couple of things might happen. When you go to bring this second leg up, this can sometimes happen. A big gap happens under the lower back. Now, if that happens, it just means that the abs are not quite strong enough to hold the weight of the legs. So you can start doing a modification. Okay, you don't want to be in this position because the lower back, those lower discs are being compressed. So if that happens, please don't keep going. Just go to one leg. So you can draw your belly button in, bring the right leg up, bring it down. Bring the left leg up and bring it down. Back to two legs and down. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Little tip, think exhale on your effort. So one leg up is not really your effort. The second leg, so if you're practicing this on your own without me in the background, if you always think exhale on the effort. So in this case, it's when the second leg comes up, and that just kind of helps you a little bit with the breathing. Sometimes I see people in class getting really frustrated and they're saying, you're exhaling and I'm inhaling. Just think exhale, effort. Now, I'm going to push the barrel out the way, and we're going to do it from this position. So it's a little bit longer of a lever to move. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring the left leg up. Pulling in nice and tight. Inhale, bring the right leg down. Exhale, bring the left leg down. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring the left leg up. Inhale, bring the right leg down. Exhale, bring the left leg down. One more time. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring the left leg up. Inhale, bring the right leg down. Exhale, bring the left leg down. Now, we're going to add a little something to it. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to add movement with both legs at the same time. So it's giving you a little bit more to think about. So I'm going to inhale, bring my right leg up. Exhale, switch. Take a little inhale here. Exhale, switch. So again, we're exhaling on that effort. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Now notice, I've got my toes pointed. You don't want to do this with what I call noodly legs. Noodly legs are this. See the difference? You're not seeing any muscles working in the calf, they're kind of hanging out. So really make that effort, point the toes, bring it down, and then release the abs. So you should really be feeling your tummy working. Okay, now we're going to add one more exercise, and you want to be really careful with this. Listen to your back. If it's too much, you're going to keep one foot down. You can still practice being in this imprinted position, and you'll just do one leg. Okay, we're going to do two, but again, you don't need to do as many reps as I'm doing. I always believe it's better to do, say, 4 reps as well as you can than doing 10 and the last 6 you're going, oh, I'm really struggling. Okay, so really focus on your form. It's a lot of information. Pulling the belly button in, breathing, and now we're going to have the legs moving as well. So I'm going back to my imprint. Inhale again. And exhale. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring the left. Belly button's pulled nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale, right leg up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left leg up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, right leg up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left leg up. Bring it back. If you need to bring a leg down, right leg, bring it back. 2 with the right, bring it back, place it down. Left leg up, reach. I can still really feel my abs working when I'm doing this. Okay, now I'm not doing down here. That's for much later on. At the moment, we're just extending up towards the ceiling. And reach. And reach. You shouldn't feel your neck doing this. Okay, you want to keep, if there's any tension creeping up into the neck, bring 1 foot down. Last time. Reach and back. Reach and back. And then bring 1 foot down. Bring the other, and then return back to neutral. So that is our pelvic placement. Neutral, imprint, the easiest way to remember. Anytime the legs are on something that's unstable, they're in the air, we use our imprint. And gradually in time, as we get stronger and stronger, our aim is to work in a neutral spine. But this allows you to start learning some of the Pilates movements without hopefully feeling any discomfort in the lower back. So the next lesson is going to be about our rib cage. You're going to notice we're going to work all the way up the body. So I will see you soon. Thank you for watching and stay safe.